Welcome back to Football Daily. With the transfer window wide open, clubs across Europe can start looking for their new recruits. So here we are with the best rumours of the week. And if you hear anything yourself, tweet me, Olivia Dodd, with the hashtag TransferTalk or stick it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date and click that bell to be notified when we upload. Let's get to it. The first story this week is coming from Portugal, where Benfica have offered an update on the Joao Felix saga. The 19-year-old has been the subject of interest all over Europe, most notably from both sides of Manchester. But now, news from Spain has revealed that Atletico Madrid are poised to sign the highly rated forward for £107.3 million. Atleti are fending off the competitors for his signature by triggering his release clause to make the Benfica youngster the fifth most expensive footballer of all time. Expected to be confirmed in the next 48 hours, Felix, who can play on the wing or centrally, is a replacement for Antoine Griezmann, whose exit we expect imminently. The forward switch the Rocky Blancos could spell bad news for Bayern Munich, who have been eyeing up Man City's Leroy Sané. Pep Guardiola had been monitoring the Felix situation, but was deterred by the hefty asking price. Now that the Portuguese international is heading to Spain, Sané will most likely be staying put in Manchester. Onwards to someone much less likely to be stepping foot in Manchester this summer, Matthijs de Ligt. The fight for the teenage sensation's signature has been heating up this week, as his representatives reportedly headed to Paris to start discussions with PSG. Tuttosport are reporting that the Liga and champions are willing to pay €70 million for the centre-back, with the youngster earning almost €15 million a year should he sign. Barcelona, Man United and Juventus have all been linked with the Ajax captain. However, we think the best destination for the youngster would actually be Klopp's Liverpool, where he could forge a defensive partnership with his countrymen and take himself and the club to a whole new level. From one in-demand young defender to the next, the Metro are reporting that Wan-Bissaka will be allowed to leave Selhurst Park if Manchester United can provide them with a £45 million upfront fee. Crystal Palace reportedly rejected an improved £50 million bid from the Red Devils that promised only 35 up front and the rest paid in the form of add-ons, dictated by United and Wan-Bissaka's success. But should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side offer 45 up front, the Eagles will be willing to let their right back leave. Wan-Bissaka is currently on international duty with the England under-21 squad and will not leave the camp early to complete his transfer northwest. With Crystal Palace firmly in the driving seat of this deal, we'd expect the mid-table side to hold out for the figure they want, knowing that Man United are desperate for defensive reinforcements and a replacement for Valencia. Catalan sources are claiming this week that the Portuguese midfielder Rodri Gomes could be leaving Barcelona for good and for a much more modest fee than we expected. Everton lead the pursuit of the 25-year-old for a rumoured fee of just £20 million. Gomes spent the 2018-19 season on loan with the Toffees, where he became a fan favourite in midfield, with Idrissa Gueye playing 27 times in the Premier League. Having benefited though from a successful debut season in the English top flight, Gomes could attract interest from other Premier League suitors. Arsenal might be in need of a new defensive midfielder this season, with question marks still hanging over Granit Xhaka in the centre of the park. With the Gunners supposedly held back with financial constraints, the drop in Gomez's price might make Arsenal outside shouts to battle for the Portuguese international's signature. According to the Express, Barcelona have given Liverpool the green light to sign starlet Ousmane Dembele to help them fund the arrival of Griezmann or Neymar. The Blaugrana bought the forward from Dortmund for £90 million in 2017, but he struggled to settle into the side in Catalonia. Over the course of the 18-19 season, Dembele started 20 times in La Liga, contributing 8 goals and 5 assists to their league triumph. Team Talk are claiming that should he be allowed to leave the Nou Camp, Anfield is his preferred destination. Dembele could be just what Klopp is after, as Liverpool need to add depth to their attacking ranks. However, the French international would demand a fee of over £90 million, which could price out the Reds following their £164 million outlay last season. Other reports suggest that Barcelona might also offer him to PSG as a huge player plus cash deal to lure Neymar back to La Liga. Finally, Manchester City are on the verge of signing Spain midfielder Rodri from Atletico, with the deal expected to go through in the next 24 hours. Guardiola has long been on the hunt for a defensive midfielder to help take the pressure off Fernandinho, and the 22-year-old has, according to The Telegraph, told Atleti he wants to leave for the Premier League champions. A release clause of £62.5 million would make him a blue, an amount that seems more than reasonable for the confident passer and defensive-minded player who still created 17 chances in La Liga last term. Juventus' Joao Cancelo will be joining Rodri as the newbies in Manchester this summer, with the Portuguese international set to join any day. Benfica graduate can play at right back, wing back or as a winger, and at just 25 years old is yet to reach his physical peak. He will be battling Kyle Walker for a spot in the City lineup next season, after the Englishman looked past his best in 2019. Having won 198 points over the last 2 seasons, it's difficult to see how Guardiola can keep improving the City team. However, if Rodri and Cancelo can adapt to the demands of the Premier League, they might have just done it. Thank you for watching. That's Transfer Talk for another week. Have your say on the rumours in the comments below and go and check out Transfer Review on EFD for even more gossip. And don't forget to like and subscribe.